Okay, good day everybody. Mike here. Got a couple of air pistols here to show you. British made Webley. And we have the Webley Tempest and the Webley Typhoon. So I want to make this a pretty quick video, so let's just get this one out of the way for now. Get the pellets out. We'll talk about this one. The Webley Typhoon, made in England. 177 caliber. Break action. Not really a very traditional design for North America anyway. This one is kind of the premium model out of the two that I have. And then this is actually the lower grade of the two variations that they made of this particular model. As far as power goes, neither one of them is probably more than about 350 feet per second or so. These were the thing that every kid that grew up in the 60s just really wanted to have. They were just so cool. And I think at the same time, you know, in the United States, probably, you know, the Sheridan or the Benjamin multi-pumps probably would have been kind of the premium air pistols of the day. However, in Canada, these were pretty popular. These ones a lot less so than the Tempest we'll look at here in a bit, but I'll just give you the little features here on it and show you what we have here. Like I said, it's a break action, so there's no CO2 cylinders or anything like that to worry about. No pump handles, just break it once, load it and close it. We've got our safety here, the barrel latching mechanism right here. This particular model, which I do actually have a box for it, and I'll try and roll in some still pictures wherever I can here. There was times when it could be outfitted with a telescopic sight, and the box actually has a cutout to accommodate that. However, I've never seen a telescope for one of these, and I also saw at one point like a wireframe type buttstock that was made maybe as an accessory, but I've never seen one of them either. This one also has a little hole here in the trigger guard where the Webley brand, you know, Allen key, just a regular Allen key, would fit in there and allow you to make adjustments to the trigger. The rear sight, fully click adjustable for windage and elevation. Try and get a couple of closer shots here for you, what you'd be seeing. Anyway, fully hooded front sight. Both these are, like I say, 177 caliber. I know that the Tempest is available new in a 22 caliber, but when I was a kid, we never saw anything but 177s. And like I say, these were the kind of pistols, you know, I'll bring the other one in here too. You know, every kid wanted one of these because they were just so cool. You know, coming from Britain made them a little exotic at the time. But you know, it takes, you know, the only guys that ever owned these things when I was a kid were the old men, and these were the guys in their 30s. So once you open this, it's actually quite a bit of strength to, you know, to cock it. And I'm not going to cock it all the way, but that's how you do it. You pull it until it stops, and then you can bring it back and load your pellet. And yeah, this side, right hand side of the gun, it's very clear. There's really nothing on it, no ambidextrous features at all. Now this is the Typhoon, and it's one of 2 models of the early version of the Typhoon that they made. If you go on Google and you look up Typhoon now, you'll get like a brake barrel type, completely different than this. And these pictures, you really got to search for ones for this particular Typhoon. Anyway, okay, and then the Tempest, which was the one that was really common, that everybody, you know, saw on a regular basis. Same basic gun, you know, just a little bit shorter barrel. It's got a much simplified rear sight. You just loosen the screws off here and adjust, you know, left or right or up or down to get it where you want. Takes a bit of fiddling, but eventually you get it sighted in. Same barrel locking mechanism, same cocking feature, and safety, latch, sight, adjustable trigger. Like I say, nothing ambidextrous about these. This was, you know, for right-handed shooting. And this one I originally bought to use as a like a backup for grouse hunting in Alberta when I was hunting with my bow. You know, the thing is, a fully outfitted arrow of, you know, good quality hunting arrow with the right small game head and tuned for your bow, I mean, is basically, you know, like shooting a $20 bill through the air. So you want to get your arrows back. And quite often grouse will be in a place where if you miss, you're never going to get your arrow back. It's just going to disappear into the yonder. So the whole idea was to have this with me as a backup. And in Alberta at the time, probably still, it was legal to use these. But in British Columbia, where I live now, it's not legal to use these even on small game. So I don't have a box or anything for this one. And I don't have any test targets. I have taken these to the range and I have shot them a few times, but they're not really very impressive. They're, like I say, about 300, 350 feet per second. But they really are a favorite of anybody that grew up, you know, in the time of, you know, in the 60s basically. When these really were the big deal. They were very popular air pistols. And they shoot just standard, regular old, I guess these are taped up, I don't want to open them up. Plain old 177 caliber pellets, whatever kind you want. And they shoot accurately. They're fun. They just don't serve the purpose for what I need anymore. Like I say, I do take them to the range occasionally, so, and people do like looking at them because they still have the one thing going for them. They are really cool looking pistols. Okay, well, that's just a quick look at a couple of Webley brand English-made air pistols. This one is no longer made. This one is actually still made today in 177 or 22 caliber. However, the new ones are made in Turkey, and in Canada the new ones retail for probably about, I don't know, around $295 or something like that. So they're a pretty expensive air pistol, even today. Have a great day, everybody. Mike out.